Hey, it's Greg over at DIY Urban Home, Camper's Life. Believe me, life is changing as we know it. We have officially put our notices in for retirement. Yes, we're retiring to go full-time in the RV. It is basically 6 weeks away to when we got to leave, head to South Dakota. We've still got some stuff we're doing on the trailer. There's a big project I'm going to be doing right here. I'll be showing that to you. But also, I just want to let you know that we are going to start putting content up on our second channel, Camper's Life YouTube. And that's where we're going to start documenting and vlogging our journey to get on the road, and also during our travels. So hope you guys jump over there, like, subscribe, and share that channel also. But this project right here is we're going to be getting rid of this jackknife sofa, and we're going to be putting in some storage back here and still have a place to have a sitting bench right here. We don't use the jackknife sofa that much. It's just the two of us, so without further ado, I gotta jump into this, get this thing going, because I only got a few weeks. So I'll cut you in and out, show you the progress along the way. I'm not going to continue to video it because it does take 2 to 3 times as long to try to video it than the project would actually take, and I don't have that much time, but I will stop and show you my progress as we go. So stick around. I got the sweat pouring already down on me, and it's not even 8 o'clock in the morning yet. All right, like I said, jackknife is coming out. All it was for me was 4 lag bolts, and the whole thing will come out. So I'm gonna get this out, come back, show you what I'm gonna do. All right, we've got the jackknife out, as you can see, and I've got to look at a couple things. I've got flush here on the front panel to this piece, but then I've got a lip over here, so I got to figure out what's going on with that, get that corrected, because there's going to be a bench seat on this, and then right back here is where the shelf's going to be for storage, additional storage. It's going to be 10 inches deep. I'll have to get a tape and actually even probably bring out the shelving unit that I'm actually going to utilize to build it. So actually let me do that and I'll bring you back. All right, so without doing some cutting to the bookshelf already, I can't get in there and show you, but what I can do is tell you I've already gone out and got some more lumber because I'm going to need it. That's extra right now. This is going to be the very bottom shelf. This will be the bench area that we're going to be reutilizing, and then we got this. I've got to cut this down to 67 inches, and then we'll also do these to 67 inches. Excuse me, and then we'll figure out the rest of the frame and everything, what we got to do. This is like 64 bucks just for this one sheet of plywood. I'm just blown away. I am so blown away. I was going in for some pine 1x12. I was going in for some 1x material and some plywood. I would have been well over $100 when I walked out of there. So ended up doing it all out of plywood. So anyways, I'll bring you back when I'm further along. Actually, I think I'll bring you back when I've got at least this in place, this cut down, and maybe just set in there just to see what it's going to look like. All right, be back to you. So here is the shelf in place. Now there's a couple things I got to do. I'm gonna have to notch right over here so I can get this back piece flush to the wall. I'm probably gonna end up just cutting this section out because the shelf will come in back here, the storage unit. That'll allow me to get this flush again. Okay, I've took an extra 1/4 inch off of this because this is actually going to be a shelf that we can open up to gain access to what's below, which is our hot water heater plus some other storage that we're going to have. So It's coming. Back when I've got the actual bookcase cut and in position. Well, good morning. Well, at least for me, it's good morning. For you, you're still watching the video. Yesterday, I had to shut down because we had to do some errands. We had a doctor's appointment to go to. Go meet with the gentleman who is working on the sale of the house, and do some odds and ends shopping and stuff like that. So today I've got to get this part of the project finished, my part of it. So I'm going to swing around. I'm going to show you where we're at with the project. So here's a view of it. Let me get the cushions out of the way real quick and show you what we've got going on. Now, as you see, I've taken an old bookshelf that we had and I've cut it down to fit inside just below the window. And yeah, you see the baskets that we've already got for it. I've got a second shelf right here, which these baskets, once I get it set up, we'll be able to have 2 rows of those baskets. Over here, I'm actually going to have a wall, or excuse me, yeah, a side right here in place. And the jackery is going to come up a little bit to where it is just at or above the height of the sofa here, or the cushion, excuse me. And that way I can actually put the charging stuff underneath it and have the jackery up there. So that's going to work just like that. So this is the base of it. Let me move some of this stuff out of the way, and I'll come back and I'll show you some of the different things I've done to the old bookshelf, and then I got to get back on this. So I'll be right back. All right, for me, on the shelf, there is a little bit of a lip right here. So I had to cut just a little bit of the front nose piece off of the shelf so that it would sit in there flush. We might make some noise. Let me see what I can do. And now here are the side pieces. So this is one of them. We got the front piece on it. And as you can see right here, I had to put some 5/8 filler strips in so that we can have this flush against the walls. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here. I'll drill a hole and I'll drill into that stud right there, and that's what's going to hold the bookshelf or the shelving unit that way. And then I will find right over here the same thing. I will do this drill, and that's what's going to help hold it. And then of course I've got a couple other spots where I can actually do some attaching if I need to. I'm not going to use the back piece of the bookshelf because I've got a slight reveal right here. So if I got everything put together nice and tight, I wouldn't be able to slide this in without taking that off. So it's all going to have to be built in place. So I got to get back on this. I'll bring you back when I'm further along. Whew. You know, not 100% done, but it's at the point where I can finish it on the road, or once we get other things taken care of, if I got time I can come back and do it. But there it is right there. As you see, I've already cut the cushion down. My wife's going to do her magic with the sewing of it. Got a home for the Jackery Explorer 1000. Right underneath I'm going to have area for the power supply and cords for that. So it'll sit there kind of nice like that. You see that we've got 4 of these baskets. That's all they had in stock. So we're going to get 2 more. And they're already ordered. And so we'll have them down there also. You know, and we might find something else we can put down here. Who knows? You know. That would be too far out. But we've got a little extra room there for something. Up here is actually going to be, I'll probably end up drilling a couple holes for power cord to go down, but we're going to have an ice maker here or the coffee pot, and then either or ice maker, coffee pot over here. So that'll be our bar, and I'll kind of clean up this mess. Don't look at it. You didn't see that. But then we've got this basket that goes along with that one, and we're gonna, I think my wife's gonna have like sweetener, cheese, I don't know what else, maybe napkins, something in there. And if necessary, this is still the exit for this side of the trailer, so we can still access it. Now, if we take the cushions out of the way, let's just put them over here for a second. We can always lift this up, and you can see I've got a brace right there. I put a brace in for the back of that. Now, lift that up. We got this total access here without something trying to fall on us. So we can utilize that a little bit better. That's a win. And if by chance we ever sell this and somebody wants to put the jackknife back in, all they got to do is just remove this part right here. There's 2 screws here, and it's all stapled down together. So I didn't destroy any of the structure for the jackknife, but we've got that situated now. And as you can see, walls ain't perfect. This is actually not level, but if you look at the window right there, it's even with the window. Unfortunately, the box for the jackknife is not level, and it's not bad enough that you're really going to notice it. So I'm leaving it. I know this is a little bit different of a video over what I normally do, where I show a little bit more of my project and how I'm doing it. But like I say, I'm in a time constraint. I got like 6 weeks, just over 6 weeks before I need to be cleared out of this house. So folks, if you liked the video, please hit the like button, subscribe, share. Until the next one, happy camping!